You know what I'm saying? Don't ever regret. Like, you know what I mean? Do what you want to do, man. Everybody should just be able to live life free, man. Don't have to worry about what other niggas say, man. Live your life how you want to live it, man. Just live your life how you want to live it, man. Just be yourself, man. You know, nobody else can tell you what to do other than yourself, man. If you make mistakes, make them, but learn from them. Especially, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, man? That's why I had to talk about the Jake Paul fight with Mike Tyson. I want to say something, man. Even on that man Jake Paul won, I think Mike Tyson really won at the end, if I'm gonna really be honest. Because yeah, Mike Tyson 58 years old, right? Mike Tyson 58. I understand. But you can see that man was locked in for real. And that man said something that I was like, damn, that nigga, you know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson really is a GOAT for real. That man 58 years old fighting a nigga that could literally kill him in one hit. But he was like, you know what? I came out here to compete and I did what I had to do. I don't give a damn if I lost or won, you know what I'm saying? I came there to compete. You never too old to do shit either. That's basically what that man said. I was like, damn, bro. Mike Tyson? Even on that nigga Jake Paul could have knocked your ass out anytime. It was, you know what I mean? Mike got paid. He did get paid. I mean, true, but he doesn't even really need the money for real. I think it was more so that because when I watched the fight, you could see that Mike had heart. Mike had heart, if I'm gonna be honest. Because if, like, obviously Mike's not gonna fight the same how he used to. Type shit. Most of us wasn't even born when he was in his prime. But like the fact that you could tell that he really wanted to like prove to himself that he could still at least hang around with niggas. It's like you gotta give that nigga props, bro. Like for real. Now if I turn 58 trying to fight some nigga that is younger than me and he could knock my ass out, would I do it? Probably. I don't even gonna lie. Probably. I don't know if I'm trying to get my ass knocked out though. When you 60 years old getting knocked out, that might be the last time you get up. That might be the last time you might get up, bruh. But hey, if the bread is right, I don't even think the money even really matters though. Mike Tyson's like a fucking millionaire. Damn near almost a billionaire. You know what I mean? If Mike had legs, he'd be good. I don't even want to blame it on anything for real. I just think it's just, I don't even want to blame it on his age, because it's really not his age. It's just, I think it's just more the fact of like, he was just, this fight was nonsensical to begin with, bruh. For Mike, the money doesn't matter. Wait, oh, you talking about for a regular nigga? It was really only his legs. I feel like Mike could still throw a mean ass punch for real. I mean, he could, but like you saw, like if you saw the amount of jabs that he took versus Logan Paul, it was literally double. That man only threw like 18 punches, literally, and he missed like half of them. Yeah, you can say his legs was fucked up. His body old. Yeah, his body is old. And look, I don't even want to say it's an age thing, because I'm gonna be honest, most of us, realistically, if we was to get to a fight with Mike Tyson without being in prime boxing shape, I think Mike Tyson can still beat the average nigga. You know, if I'm gonna be honest. And I'm gonna be honest, I found respect for Jake Paul. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wanted to hate on Jake Paul, but I'm gonna be honest, the fact that he showed respect to Mike Tyson like this, and he could have literally knocked that man out, it was just a respect factor. We gotta talk about Jake Paul. Look, I know a lot of niggas hate this man. I think I'm starting to come around to this man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think Jake Paul is as bad as a person as I thought he was. We lose. Oh, against Mike Tyson. Oh yeah, first. Well, I don't know. I feel okay. Look, I'm not being cocky. Beginning folding against Mike. Look, I'm not trying to be one of them niggas. I could knock Mike Tyson out, but I'm gonna be honest. Not saying that I wouldn't knock him out. I'm not knocking him out because I don't think anybody could knock him out. I don't think anybody could knock him out. But if I was to fight a 6-year-old Mike Tyson, I think I could survive. I think my chances are way higher, in my opinion. Now, if it was prime Mike Tyson, yeah, I'm not entering the ring, bro. I'm good. I'm good on that. A 6-year-old Mike Tyson, I think you're not knocking him out, but I feel like you could probably win that boxing fight, if I'm gonna be honest. Because even Mike said it himself. I still don't fuck with him though. Nigga has not fought no real boxer. And I know that's what a lot of niggas say. And yes, I agree with that. He hasn't really fought any real boxer, and the only real boxer that he really fought, he lost. But if we're gonna be honest, right? If we're going to be honest, if we are going to be 1,000% honest, how many more boxing fights are we gonna have to say that he wins where we don't consider him at least a contender in this boxing realm? You know what I mean? Because I think the next fight he might fight Canelo, which I don't know. That would be interesting. Prime Mike definitely kill niggas, but a 6-year-old man Mike is doable. Yeah, that's true. I feel even like AO could probably fight that man, and I don't even think AO could fight a fly personally. No disrespect, I fuck with that man. It's an entertainment thing, so like, I don't know though. I don't know though, cause I feel like even with the entertainment factor, yes, he fought Nate Robinson. Okay, yeah, I understand. He fought MMA fighters. They're retired. I understand. He fought a 60-year-old man. I get it, right? We do all this. I don't think anybody that he fights for real, people are going to respect anyway. Let's be real. Because even people said that even if he fought, what's his Tommy Fury, niggas still wouldn't respect him if he won that fight. Even if he won that fight. Because then there would have been like, well, Tommy Fury not really like a boxer, right? For real. So it's like, I feel like anybody that he fights, whether if he wins or loses, nobody's going to take him serious. So it's like, at this point, like, why would he even really need to fight a real boxer? You know what I mean? AO slander, my fault. That was disrespectful. I understand. But like, why would he need to really fight a boxer for real though? Like any real boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he need to fight nobody like no real boxer, because at this point, what's it gonna prove? Because let's say if he does fight a boxer right now that is currently boxing right now, they're in prime shape, and he loses, what are we gonna say? That he what are we really gonna say? That he can't box? When he already got like what, 17 matches? He lost one against a real like in prime. Like, come on, bro. Like, I feel like anything that he does, niggas ain't gonna respect it. So it's like, at this point, like, what's the point, bro? Like, I'm just gonna keep on fighting these niggas and getting these easy dubs. It's easy payout. Like, really think about that. Like, that nigga making multi-millions. He's making multi-millions. Like, for real. If this nigga Jake Paul was to fight Floyd Mayweather next, and he beats Floyd Mayweather, what are we gonna say? Floyd Mayweather retired, so that doesn't count either. Like, what are we really gonna do at that point? Like, what are we gonna even do at that point? That nigga just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't even matter if they're like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Mike Tyson's still a legend. So it's like, what we doing, man? What we doing? But shout out that man Mike though, for real. That man Mike, I respect that shit. But I really want to say this though. The women boxers, the women boxers, that was my favorite fight. I ain't gonna lie to you. Serrano versus Taylor, that shit was That shit, them girls, they were banging out, bruh. Them girls was banging out, bruh. Them girls was banging the fuck out, bruh. Like them shits. When old girl got the gash in her on her forehead, and she kept on still boxing, I'm like, oh yeah, it's up, bruh. You gotta give them respect, bro. That shit, that was probably the best. What the hell is this? That shit scared the fuck out of me. What the hell? That nigga was creeping in the dark type shit. Them lady boxers though, they definitely had it, bro. They definitely were. I respected it hella lot, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to both of them, bro. They did their thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ain't no nigga gonna say that they could beat neither of them, bro. Y'all seen pillow fighting? What do you mean by pillow fighting?